Hello Pisces. So we're doing a reading on how you can be in the energy to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. Of course, it's a collective reading, so take what resonates and we will unpack this with some clarifiers. Ooh, wow, look at the energy here. You've got lots of major arcana. 5 of them are major arcana and the rest are court cards. So sit up and pay attention. Let's see what we have here. So we've got swords, so we've got thoughts, swords in the justice as well, and we've got action taking. And you could say temperance is holding cups, so cups relates to emotions. So we pretty much have all of the suits here. And is there anything missing as far as suits is concerned? What's the one I'm missing? I can't even think of it right now. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's move on. All right, Pisces, you first of all have the sun. So regardless of the other cards that until we unpack them, you might look at them and go, yikes. The sun is here. The sun is the most positive card in the deck, and it's a reminder that no matter what is going on, everything is going to work out. Because you go from the sun to the Queen of Swords, who is clear. She's making her decision. She's moving forward. In her crown, she has a butterfly. I see a butterfly on that crown. So there is change taking place, change for the better, looking to the future. Anyways, let's clarify this sun card and see what comes up. The Magician. So in order to have that happy ending, or better yet, happy beginning, is to realize that you have the power to manifest things into your life through your actions, your thoughts, the tools that you use, the gifts that you have at your fingertips, literally. You have the power. Now, it works negatively. How many times have we thought something, oh, I hope that doesn't happen, and it does. So that's how we manifest. It's what we think about the most and have that emotional attachment to it. So stay high vibe in there, Pisces. And we also have the Justice card, which is saying that when you are focusing your thoughts where you want them to be in alignment with the things you want to bring into your life, everything will balance itself out. And that's an important thing, because not everything is nice and fun and happy. We have life happening around us and it isn't always good, but trust that things will always work out. And the negative things are the opportunity for us to learn and grow from. And often it comes in that you've learned and grew from them, but they come back again to remind you to use the tools that you know and have learned to use. All right, let's clarify it with the Hanged Man. Trusting that sometimes doing nothing is the best way to find the answer. I mean, it's as simple as that, Pisces. Sometimes we need to just slow down so the enlightenment can catch up with us. So it's not always about go, go, go and taking action all the time. We need time for growth. And often growth happens in the quietest moments. And then the Page of Wands is reminding you that taking action sometimes feels like practice. Okay? Everything is practice. It brings me back to when I was learning guitar when I was in grade school, and I didn't like practicing because I would get those calluses and it would hurt. But the more I would practice, the more the calluses would actually be helpful in helping me play. So take that as an example. Let's clarify it. 5 of Swords. Be mindful of the thoughts that you're thinking. All right? Don't have that defeated attitude. How you think is something that's going to keep coming around again. So be careful who's beacon in your ear. All right? Be aware of your thoughts so you can always shift them and up level them, looking toward the things that you want to bring into fruition, looking toward the actions that you're taking one step at a time, because you are the apprentice of your life. You're always learning and growing and practicing and achieving, right? And then we go to the Queen of Wands, which I've already spoken about. And it's really, or maybe it was in another reading. I'm really drawn to the sunflower. Again, you know, we've got sunflowers over here in the sun. So keeping things positive, doing things that you love to do that are helping you move forward, and trusting that you know whatever it is you need to do next. Maybe you don't know 5 steps ahead, but you know the 1 step ahead. And that's all you really need to focus on, because you don't want to get caught in that energy of overthinking or worry and all of that. You want to be focused on the actions that you take. Even little ones are going to get you further down the line toward whatever it is you want. And we clarify it with the 3 of Cups, which is great, because when we are with like-minded people, it helps to lift up our energy. We help to lift others up, so it empowers us. And it's just the perfect place to have witness to the good things that are happening. We're never the ones to really celebrate the little things, but when we're talking to a friend or a coworker or somebody who's of like mind, and we say, yeah, we did this thing, and they're like, what, you did that? That's amazing. You know, so sometimes we need that other person's perspective. So find your tribe if you don't already have it. Find like-minded people to hang around with that's going to help keep you motivated, keep you focused on moving forward. And sometimes we need a little bit of accountability to keep those actions focused on the things we want, instead of just taking action that doesn't matter. Okay? Because we can take action, and if it doesn't matter toward the things we want to do, we're kind of just wasting our energy, right? All right, Pisces, let's move on. Let's address these next 2 cards. I actually like the Death card. The Devil, not a fan of the Devil card, but it's a reminder. And by the way, this could be Capricorn energy as well. It's not always seen as the dire thing that it looks to be. But this is also showing you that distractions can show up, and negative thinking, or thinking you don't have the power within you, and you think nothing is in your control, and everything is up in the air because of somebody who's holding the action steps that you need to take. Like, who knows what it is, right? But this is to say that, you know, these chains around their neck, they can easily slip those off and move on. So sometimes we get stuck in that energy because it's familiar, because it's what we know, even though we don't like it. I know it's weird. Humans are bizarre sometimes. It can take a lot more energy to do what we want to do than to just go back into doing the things we know actually are harmful to us. But it's familiar and comfortable sometimes in a weird way. I know, I don't get it either, Pisces. Let's clarify it. Wow, you got the Queen of Swords again. She's saying you can look beyond that. She has the power. She's not focused on the emotions so much. The emotions are there, but she's holding them in check because she's focused on her thoughts. Her thoughts are becoming very powerful, and she is clear in whatever she wants to achieve. And I love that, because that is saying, I mean what I say. So there you go with that one. Now we get to Death, which I love the Lightseer Tarot version of this, because it's death and rebirth, because things are cyclic and things shift and change. But you have to be willing to let go of things. You have to be willing to mourn what has gone. And I'm drawn to the pillars and the sun coming up because these look like the same pillars that are in the moon card, but this is the sun coming up. So death is riding through the land and getting rid of, like, that's the king there. So he is, it's saying that the rules don't apply anymore. You need to be willing to let go of what once was so you can focus forward. And like I said here about those habits that we had, even though we know they're bad for us, we still do them. Well, this is the next card, which is saying, get rid of those. It's time to say goodbye to those habits so that you can focus on the new way of doing things. And that's where the transformation starts to come through. And that's where the clarity comes as well. But let's clarify this guy. 8 of Cups. Yeah, walking away. Walking away, or better yet, walking toward whatever it is you want. And look, there's the sun coming up again. It's in the same position. You've got the sun card here. So when you get into those moments and those moods, like we all do, and doom and gloom, and it's like, I've been trying and it's not working, honor that, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a hug, and then say, you know what? I know better things are coming. I can feel it. Cups are about feelings. Cups are about intuition as well. So you need to start exercising that a little bit and focusing on what you can do. Focus on the emotions you want to have instead of being stuck in the emotions that you have as a reaction. Okay? And then we have Temperance, which is about alchemy, changing one thing into another. And I love that we first started out with no cups, and I was, desperate to find some cups and got this one. But you've got the 8 of Cups, you've got the 3 of Cups. These are really great to remind you that you're not alone. You are a child of the universe. You can shift and change whatever it is you have. Start bringing something new into things. Find your flow in something and just start taking action. And again, we've got the sun glowing there off in the distance and the pathway that's leading to it. 2 of Wands shows that it's okay to have wishes and dreams, but don't just sit there wallowing in them. You need to take action toward them. You already have what it takes, and there's some future action that you need to take moving forward. And of course, we've got the Queen of Swords. And you know what? I've never actually looked at that before and noticed the butterflies all around the crown, but it's really showing that there is transformation. There's metamorphosis going on. Oh, butterfly there too. Look at all the butterflies. They're everywhere now. It's funny what you don't notice, and then you see it and you can't unsee it. And I think there's a lesson in that as well. So let's clarify the best cup of all, the Ace of Cups. Everything you do, no matter what, or no matter what's being done to you, fill your heart center. Fill your cup. Let it radiate out toward your dreams, toward other people, and bring it back into yourself as well. Let it come full circle. It's like the Magician here and the infinity symbol. What goes around comes around. What goes away comes back, just in a new form. I love this for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and we'll see you in the next video.